day. From SoFi Stadium in Inglewood, California.
Inglewood. You know what's good.
Is Madden NFL.
You know what's really good
21.
in Inglewood.
We are just a couple miles east of the LAX airport, just off the 405 or the 105 at the beautiful SoFi Stadium in Inglewood. Today, we're set for a good AFC matchup between the New England Patriots and the Los Angeles Chargers. And he'll take it up past the 25 to the 26-yard line. So here comes the Patriots offense led by number 1, their new quarterback for 2020. That, of course, Cam Newton.
And when he's at the top of his game, you see that big smile. That's when you know everything is clicking. That means he's accurate throwing the football. They can't get him down in the run game, and his team is having a whole lot of fun because when they score a touchdown, some fan's going to get lucky and get the game ball.
From the 29, Newton buying time to his left. And now he's going to use his legs. And he's going to be down at the 35. Gain of 7.
You know, I don't think this is the last time we'll see that in this game. This guy has mobility, and they want to use land. So there will be design runs as well as his scrambles.
Come on. And he's going to have a Patriots first down as he'll get this up to about the 42. Defense had a chance to get off the field here on the opening drive, couldn't do it.
I know that we go into these meetings with coaches, and sometimes maybe we can get, a little bit numb because they're always going to talk about how important third down is, aren't they? Offense and defense. In this case, one capitalized, and the others, you said, had a chance to get off the field and didn't get it done.
That's caught. Julian Edelman. And he'll be taken down, but not before he gets into enemy territory. That'll be a New England first down, a gain of 12. They defer to White out of the shotgun. And he's got this down to the 35. 11 more on that one and another first down.
How best to describe that one? I'd say right down Broadway on that run.
A straight ahead running. I think that might be something we see a lot of between the tackles today.
Well, he's enjoying things so far here this afternoon. Sees a crease, then goes through it for a solid game.
And they are able to stop him, but he does take it all the way to the 2. 33 yards that time.
Oh, crap. What play did I call? That was so fast.
They'll try to run with Harris. And he's going to get
I lost a yard.
To the 3-yard line and no further. No gain on the play that time, and it sets up 2nd and goal. They'll go again from the 3 here on 2nd and goal. They'll run for it. This is White. And they'll bring him down after just a short kick.
Right here.
2 runs in a row, but only 2 yards to show for it. This Charger defense continuing to hold the line. Now it's a 3rd and goal situation. They'll try and run with Harris. And they'll take it into the end zone for a Patriot touchdown. Damian Harris taking it in. And the Patriots drive right down the field and score on the opening drive. They got to love that. 9-play drive results in 6 points.
That means they're doing the dictating. That means that they've described how the game's going to go. They're playing at their tempo, at their pace. If you're on the other side of the ball, if you're playing defense, defense is not methodical. They've got to go in there and shake things up and create a little havoc.
Fielded in the end zone. And he'll decide to not bring this one out as their drive will begin at the 25. Herbert and the Chargers now with a 1st and 10 at their 25-yard line. Out of the gun, he'll throw. And his throw here is incomplete.
What was that?
And the timing a bit off that time as that one falls to the ground. An incomplete pass leads to 2nd and 10 from the 25. To throw again. Herbert will set up the screen here to Justin Jackson. And they work this well upfield across the 45. A gain there of 21 yards.
I like the screen being called here early in the game, especially on the opening drive, because, Brandon, when guys come out of the locker room, especially those pass rushers, they are so amped up to get to the quarterback that you can use that against them, and a screen pass is a great way of doing it. A lot of teams against good pass rushing teams, they want to run the screen 10 to 12 times in a game.
Herbert back to the air. His throw is incomplete.
For that ball.
And that throw behind his man, he missed him, incomplete. Now they face a 3rd down and 4 after that incompletion on 2nd down. To the air again, Herbert. It's going to be incomplete.
They went with the dime look that time
pressure.
on defense, just flooded the field with defensive backs, blanketed everyone, took away all the passing angles, thus the incompletion.
On is the punter long here as he sends this one away.
What the heck? Like, why would he come back for the ball?
35 yards that time on the punt. And the Pats will be backed up deep to get the drive started as they take over 1st and 10.
Sometimes you just sit back and marvel at what he can do defensively. Speed, strength, quickness, he's the whole package. And that package just wrapped up the runner for a loss.
On 2nd down, this is Harris. And this one also slow in developing as he's maybe getting back here to the line of scrimmage, but not much more than that. 3rd and long, it's Newton. On the connection, this is Ryan Izzo, complete. And he will have a Patriots 1st down as they're able to get the 3rd down conversion.
That's a play that will likely be forgotten when you talk about big moments in this game. But plays like this are critical to keep drives going. And if points result, we'll call this play significant.
On 1st and 10, Newton. This is White on the screen. And they'll get him down after a pickup of 8. 2nd and 2.
4 for 4.
After 1, 7-0 on EA Sports.
It's in the game, EA Sports.
Facing a 2nd and 2 after that last catch, good for 8 yards. From the gun, here's Newton. He'll drop it underneath to White, and he'll be brought down right at the 45-yard line. A gain of 5, good enough for the 1st down. They run with Harris.
Oh, man, basically. I better call that.
Here, and a late flag as well. I think this one's going to be a face mask.
On defense. 15-yard penalty. 1st down.
So that flag will cost him 15.
And it doesn't matter anymore how you get the face mask. Any part of it, that's going to be 15 yards.
They will run with White out of the shotgun. And he'll get a little over 2, maybe a full 3 down to the 32-yard line.
Certainly a nice job there by the defense rallying to the football and getting him on the ground, but I think the play gets made by the defensive front because if they can't get upfield, their job is to go ahead and get low, almost getting into a ball sometimes, stack things up and make it difficult for the runner to find a hole.
So an instance there of Cam being Cam. We know he can use his legs.
And with that big body, it's hard to get him down, even if you get a clear shot on him. Plus, he moves it a lot faster than what people think. And boy, does he have fun playing the game of football.
12 more yards there and another 1st down. The former 7th-round pick, Julian Edelman, just continues to have such a productive career.
And has made himself into a receiver. Remember, he was a college quarterback, not just a productive one, a very good one.
At Kent State, right?
Yes, a great leader, a guy who could make plays with his feet and his arm. Got to the NFL and had to convert into being a receiver and was drafted that way. And that conversion, oh boy, it's been good.
Damn.
And he is going to go down. Back at the 11-yard line. Jerry Tillery, the defensive tackle, getting in there for a loss of 5. About a half yard from the end zone, 3rd and goal. A shotgun snap for Newton. pressure too great.
Nobody was over on that
once
play.
more. It was Melvin Ingram that time who shot in to bring him down.
And it appears to me that someone's defensive coordinator is jockeying for a raise. A sack on second and goal, a sack on third and goal. Now brings up a decision on fourth down.
So a dozen plays on that drive, CD, but in the end, it yields just the 3 points.
Well, they were able to keep the defense on the field for a long time, but let's be honest about it. That's about as unsatisfying a drive as you're going to get. 12 plays and you only get 3 points out of it. Not quite the ending they were looking for.
The Chargers get set to go here for their second drive. Nothing for them yet from an offensive standpoint. Down 10-zip as they come up 1st and 10. Now this is the third-year man from Northwestern, Justin Jackson. And he's upended after a gain of 2 out to the 27. Give him a couple on the carry there. 2nd and 8. Out of the gun, Herbert. And it's incomplete.
And he's only hit on 2 of his first 6 passes. Time for a quick quarterback regroup here with a big third down coming up.
Going to throw on third down with Herbert.
Somebody, y'all just standing there. Just nonchalantly. Just standing there. Like, y'all could have whipped that pass for an interception.
And now it's 4th down.
Every offense tells you they want to come out and start fast. That's not unusual at all. But this group, they've yet to get much rolling through their first 2 drives. It looks like they have to give up the football again after this one.
A 41-yard punt there with no return. And the Patriots take over. The Pats at the line, ready to go. And they split the uprights last time for 3. They've got the lead. They're not going to play this conservative. They're not hoping for another field goal. They're hoping for a touchdown.
I'm with you on this one. I like where your head is. I like the way you're thinking because you're exactly right. Trying to sit on a lead and play that way, that doesn't work too well for most teams. Run your offense. Run what you do best. Exactly. Put it all the way down and try to increase your lead in a big way. And the best way to do it, touchdowns.
We remind you that coming up at halftime, we'll pay a visit to Jonathan Coachman. He's in Orlando, and he'll have our EA Sports halftime report. 4 yards the pickup, 1st down.
2nd and inches is oftentimes an invitation for an offense coordinator to take a big shot downfield because he feels like he can come back on 3rd down and pick up the 1st down. But sometimes you just don't want a great tendency. Stay with what you are, stay with who you know, and go get the 1st down. That's exactly what they did.
2nd and 5 after the 5-yard completion on 1st down. Out of the gun.
1st down.
Slant route caught by Edelman. And he'll be taken down at the 44-yard line. 9 yards to pick up there, and it's a 1st down. Creeping up on a minute to play in this first half.
This has to go down as one of the simpler routes in the playbook, but oh so effective.
Oh, no.
Nice completion
I think he ran out of bounds.
Keeps the sticks moving.
And he'll go out of bounds after taking it a little further down inside the 40. 7 yards there on the 1st down screen play. Able to get 7 on that 1st down pass play. 2nd and 3. Throwing again is Newton. He's going to have the hook up to Izzo. And he's brought to the ground with another 1st down at the Chargers 17-yard line. A gain there of 21 yards. So from the 17 now, here's a 1st and 10. Newton throwing again. Dancing to his left. And he's going to keep it here. And he'll be taken down at the 2-yard line. Now the Patriots going to use one of their timeouts as the clock will stop with 18 seconds to go in the first half. 2 big plays in succession. Not sure this D knows what hit him, but now they got to get ready. It's 1st and goal. They'll try and run it with White. And he's in. Touchdown, Patriots. James White as the first half is winding down. And the Patriots add on to their lead.
They have really had their way so far in the first half, but they wanted to continue to build on their lead. They know that no lead is safe in this league, so they decided to try their best to get one more as they headed into the half, and they got it done.
So not much time to speak of remaining in this first half as the kick's away. Taken in the end zone. And not wanting to risk anything here late in the half, he'll just take a knee, and they'll bring the football out to the 25. The clock showing just 16 seconds till the half as they line up 1st and 10. They'll indeed try to run it out as they start on the ground. And he'll just push his way forward for a few as the clock will run. 2 yards on the pickup there. It'll be 2nd and 8. So we reach... No, I'm not mad at you for skipping halftime, but can I just have a sip of water real quick? Please, thank you. All right, let's go. So here we go for half number 2. The Patriots with the lead, and they will be getting the football. And he will not bring it out. It's a touchback. Out comes the Chargers as they'll go on offense now to start this 3rd quarter. They come out here with a 0 on the scoreboard. What was said in that locker room? That's what I want to know.
I would love to have been in there because we often have the feeling that there's a lot of shouting, screaming, people upset. But typically, halftime locker rooms are a lot more clinical than that. And in this case, are they upset that the plays weren't working because of execution? Or did they think they were just bad plays to call? Yeah. We'll find out pretty quickly here if they feel like they had something there. They just need to do it a little bit better or not.
We'll find out. And they get him down, but not before he takes it across the 40-yard line. It's a 1st down on a gain of 10. On the ground, this is Jackson.
Way too many yards.
Down, but not before he works it past the 50. 11 more yards that go around, a 1st down as well.
Despite the score, despite the deficit, no quitting this guy. He's running angry, running through arm tackles. He wants to change what that scoreboard is saying.
Now Jackson. A gain of 3, 2nd down.
Look, all any running back wants is a little bit of room, a little bit of space in order to maneuver. But he also understands how difficult it is for his offensive line up front. So if they give him any space, he realizes his job to make more out of it than what they give him. Picks up 3 on that carry.
Just a couple on the pickup there, and now it's 3rd down. Justin Herbert looking to pass.
Dang.
And it's complete.
How is he so open?
And he's got another 1st down as the tackle's going to be made at the Patriots' 22-yard line. Nice 3rd down conversion and even 20 yards. On 1st and 10, Herbert. As he throws there, incomplete.
He began so lucky.
Oh, that's got to frustrate him a little bit because it nearly got to him there, and it would have been the 1st sack of the game. Instead, they're able to influence the release, and they did force the incomplete pass.
2nd and 10. Here's Herbert once more. Steps away to his left.
Oh, my God. I missed.
And able to get him down, but he does reach the 5. Herbert able to
How did I miss?
wheels as he gets the 1st.
Sometimes guys get locked into such a groove. What do we call it? The game slowing down. They see everything happening almost in slow motion. They see the lanes develop. I feel like he's right there.
Well, and you want this from your leader, right? With this deficit, this stage of the game, 2nd half, no quit in him.
0.
1st and goal, and they got to be thinking a chance to get right back into this football game. From the shotgun, here's Herbert to the end zone, but it's incomplete. And that one off the mark behind him, incomplete. A line of scrimmage once again, the 5 as they get ready for 2nd and goal. A shotgun snap for Herbert.
Get on the ground. Dang, that was a live ball, too.
This has been a long drive. You know that defense, they're craving to get off the field. They were able to force it free, but couldn't recover it.
Yeah, and on the offensive side of the ledger, they were thinking about how do we punctuate this drive with 6, make it an exclamation point. Instead, you got to put a question mark next to this drive now after the fumble, even though they recovered it.
A gain of 5, but not enough. Leads to a 4th and goal. Badgley's kick is good. And they're on the board at least here. It's now 17-3. So a good drive there to begin quarter number 3, but they're only able to shave 3 points off the lead.
Well, something's better than nothing. All right, they didn't play particularly well in the 1st half, but they definitely need him to step on the accelerator now and play a whole lot better.
And he'll get it up just past the 20 as his guys will go to work at the 21-yard line. Here comes the Patriots offensive unit. They'll have it first here to begin the third quarter. This is sort of what you would call the put-away drive. As they score here, especially a touchdown, it's almost out of reach.
Come on.
It certainly feels that way, and I think that they're going to call their plays accordingly, because what you really want to do, even though you know the scoreboard is still up there and the game's going to go on, in fact, you can take the spirit away from another team, that their drive and will to come back and win can be taken with another score right here.
It's still third quarter, but you just get that feel.
Yeah, they're teetering right there on the brink, aren't they?
6 yards the pickup, and that's a first down. Now a play fake, and it's Newton. Escaping the pressure right.
Come on.
This will be incomplete. Physical play.
My first incompletion of today's game.
Down. Third quarter now from SoFi Stadium. Here's a 2nd and 10. Running out of the gun with White. And he'll get this one up to about the 39 here.
Head
4
on
yards
into
the
the fourth
gain,
quarter.
and it'll bring up a 3rd down. So they'll get a little extra time to come up with this 3rd down play as we've played 3 quarters. We'll return with more after this. You're watching the NFL on EA Sports. Throwing on 3rd down, Newton.
What the heck? How did you drop that?
Critical play.
Now we got punted away.
They pick up the first there. That clock keeps
because
rolling.
you drop in wide open passes
for them, because they know
no reason.
that they pick up a first down there and continue to eat away at the clock, really increases their chances of closing this one out. Now they're likely going to have to give the football up and sweat it out on the sideline.
And the punter Bailey on now as he sends this one away.
That's so dumb. Why would he catch that?
And the Chargers coming out of the field now. Their defense was able to force the punt. That's the good news. But this is still a 2-score game, and they need points on this drive and in a relatively quick manner.
Get on the ground. Get on the ground.
Back at the 8-yard line. Shalik Calhoun. It'll go as a loss of about 8 as he gets in there to drop him. Justin Herbert looking to throw on 2nd down.
Man, somebody need to get him, man. He's just running. He is just running, man. Somebody need to get him.
And give him 10 that time as he was able to get away from the pressure and get a nice gain.
Partner was a definite passing down, but he was able to leak out and pick up some good yardage, even though the coverage was excellent. Maybe it's not exactly how they drew it up, but they still got a big chunk of yardage on 2nd down.
That's caught by Jackson. And able to get this across the 20 before going out of bounds. He did his best to just get 4 out of that, but not enough. And now 4th down. He got out of bounds. That's a good thing, but still short of the first.
And now, since this brings up 4th down, the defensive play caller, grab your nerves, because now you don't want to be so amped up that you give them a first down by getting out of your lanes, but you also don't want to just lay back and let them have it easily.
And he picks up the first before he's taken down at the 29. The time to pull out the stops is now, and they convert there on 4th down. On 1st down, it's Herbert. To the center of the field, but it's incomplete.
You can tell they wanted to get that ball downfield. They had nothing working in the secondary, so he dropped it off to the running back. That one ended up incomplete.
Back to the air. Herbert on 2nd down. And this time he's got the hook up. It's complete. They get 6. That'll leave them with 3rd and 4. The Chargers on 3rd down. Just 1 for 5 to this point. This is 3rd and 4. Herbert throwing again.
Oh, where are you going? You ain't going nowhere, man. You are not Tyrod Taylor. You cannot scramble. Tyler Herbert.
You hate to say it with a rookie quarterback. He's done some good things, but overall, looked a little bit overwhelmed back there, hasn't he?
He certainly has. But in his defense, he hadn't had a lot of time to throw the football. I like the way I said that, in his defense.
In his defense. I got it.
You see what I did there?
Yeah, he needs better protection, that's for sure.
Good.
And the double coverage, and it's intercepted. Picked up by the All-Pros.
Oh, man. I'm trying to pick up that, man. If he was not there, man, I would probably would have ran into the house
like they showed
off
quite a
that
bit
pit.
of pressure, but backed off, and it proved fruitful. They get the pick.
That was a nice
He went
pit.
through all of his rules about getting rid of the ball quickly because he read blitz. He saw all those people stacked at the line of scrimmage, and then they fooled him by dropping into coverage. Now he's ready to get rid of the ball fast, but guess what? Too many defenders out there. Exactly as you described, an interception.
Oh, crap.
Stay on the ground. Again, it's Harris.
Dang, still got
Get out wide, but he's going to be tackled right near the line of scrimmage. They'll say no gain on the play there. Now it'll be third down.
probably just run out the clock. So we can go to the 2-minute warning.
2 minutes left to play in this football game here on EA
We have
Sports.
2 minutes left in the game.
So the Patriots with the football as we get you reset. And let's see what they've come up with offensively after having time to talk it over.
Oh, crap.
Rolling to his right. He can run for it, and he will. And whistles, and we're going to have another stoppage of play as they call the timeout on defense with 1:53 left. And not totally home free yet, but it's looking good as they come up 1st and 10. They'll try and run some clock here as they keep it on the ground.
Penalty on the
first down inside the 10. And he's going to be taken down here with a penalty flag on the field.
Offense. 10-yard penalty. What?
They get the guard out of Georgia Tech, Shaq Mason.
That's nonsense. Bunch of haters.
So following the hold, they're in a bit of a hole here with a 1st and 20. Now a carry for White. And he'll be taken down at the 34. Now the Chargers will use the second of their timeouts as they'll head to the sideline and talk over what to do next. 2nd and long, but you got to figure this almost certainly another run.
Just a whip.
They'll run with Harris.
Just a whip offense.
Chargers going to use their 3rd and final timeout as they'll head to the sideline and talk over what to do next. An extra cornerback now in the game for the Chargers here on 3rd. Off play action. Newton. Going deep here for Edelman.
Man, come on.
That will be incomplete.
From a defensive perspective, they had exactly what you want anytime they want to throw the football.
I mean, they got to get like these about 2 touchdowns at least. Not going to get 2, so I guess
they tighten down on the receivers
see if I can get it first.
And with things looking pretty good on the scoreboard, they're going to keep the offense out there and go for it here on 4th. They snap it to Newton. To the right side.
Automatic touchdown.
Take it into the end zone for a
Had to wait on it to be sure. Get a touchdown first before I confirm it.
30 yards. And the Patriots, they add on to their lead. They were still throwing with a comfortable lead here late, and now that lead even more comfortable.
And your first thought is there bad blood that went into this one ahead of time, that maybe they're seeking some revenge or they just don't like them? But the other thing that always hits me is, are they worried about playoff position? Are they worried about, do you need enough points in case there's a tiebreaker that comes into play later?
Extra point up and good by Folk, and the lead now to 3 touchdowns at 21. Bailey now to kick it away after the touchdown. Fielded in the end zone. And it'll come out to the 25 as he will not attempt to return. L.A. readies for its next possession. They're down big here late. I don't know. You just one last drive here for pride?
Some people like to do that. I remember playing for a guy once. We were down huge, and someone said, "Coach, what do you want to call?" He just waved a hand like, "Who cares? Let's get out of here and do something some other time." But some teams like to do something at the end to feel a little bit better as they continue to move forward.
Probably just want to put this one behind them.
At this point in the game, they've got to continue to try anything they can. They're still working at it, even though this one feels like a lost cause.
An incomplete pass leads to 2nd and 10 from the 25. Throwing again. Herbert. He'll drop this down to Jackson. And he's upended at the 33 following a good pickup of 8. That'll leave them with a 3rd and 2 coming up. They got 8 yards there.
What was that?
Breaking that one big, but in the end, give some credit to the defense, finding a way to get to him and forcing a 3rd down.
I could have intercepted that.
Here's Kelly on 4th down.
I can't wait.
And he'll be out of bounds has been able to get it up past the 45. No reason not to try it there, and they do indeed convert on 4th. Remember, that was 4th and a full 2 yards. There's a big difference between that and 4th and maybe 6 inches or a yard.
Yeah, you're exactly right, because when it's at 6 inches, you just fall forward and you pick it up, right? You just go quarterback sneak. But having to move bodies, that means you actually have to execute, because
and he's going to be hit and taken down. Back right around the 48-yard line. Here's Herbert now on 2nd down. Bringing it in, Jackson left side. And they get to him after a game
Y'all have
6
no timeouts left. They're going to lose.
They get 6.
The game is
That'll
over.
leave them with 3rd and 4.
This game is over.
That's Allen.
It is over.
From the 32 now, here's 1st and 10. Charles, you get into these overtime situations, that's not a bad guy to dial into.
well, when you have to have plays, especially in a spot as you just described, we're in OT, you've got to go to the guys you can trust and you know are going to make the plays. Well, they say it's not the X's and the O's, it's the Jimmies and the Joes.
So this will wind up a victory for the New England Patriots. And it was their defense that led the way, allowing just 3 points, that lone field goal in the entire second half.
And remember the old adage, offense sells tickets. Defense does what?
Wins championships.
And in this game, maybe a championship wasn't won, but a game was by the defense, right? Held them to just a field goal. That's a heck of a job. I mean, when they went out there with that determination and a pretty good game plan, pretty good idea what they wanted to accomplish, just love the execution, love the tenacity, love the way they finished.
So that'll do it for my partner, Charles Davis, and the best darn crew in the industry. I'm Brandon Gaudin. This has been a presentation of the NFL on EA Sports. With that, we say so long, everybody.